I had somebody ask me the other day what kind of follow-up systems we install for our clients here at Winning Made Easy. And so if you're a busy business owner and you're getting leads and honestly, a lot of those leads might be falling through the cracks or even just a handful of them, but you know you're missing out on business. Many times those leads can be worth thousands of dollars of work per month, not to mention per year. And so I've been in that situation before in my cleaning business before I sold it. And so we installed some really amazing automations in our cleaning company that helped us close way more deals and helped us nurture our leads in the long term. And so if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to just show you what just a couple of the steps that we actually build out for you. So whenever someone goes to your website, we connect this form in Go High Level. We've got a white labeled Go High Level that we've built a whole pipeline that's absolutely amazing for any home service company. It can help you generate estimates, close more estimates, follow up with people, even nurture your current clients and your past leads. And we've got newsletters, we've got all kinds of amazing stuff. So what happens is a contact is created here in Go High Level, and then we update their opportunity. And I love doing this because I want you and your sales team to see what this lead could potentially be worth to your company this year. And so we'll talk about your average ticket and put in a number. This is for a window cleaning company, and this is actually their average ticket across the board. And so we want their sales team to see what those leads are worth as they come into the company. It's really helpful so that when you're on your dashboard, you're motivated, right? And so then it sends an email to them right away and says, thank you for reaching out. And then we have a text message that goes out and says, hey, just touching base. Looks like you filled out a form from us a moment ago. Then it waits 30 seconds, and this is kind of a ninja trick. It ends with a message that asks a question. It says, have you ever had window cleaning before? Have you ever had pressure washing service before? So we update this company industry so that it's asking, have you ever had this type of service before? And this is a great question to get the conversation started. I kind of get the advantage of watching my clients' automations and watching their leads come in. And so many people respond to a message like this, and it just opens up the conversation. I guarantee you 99% of your competition is not doing this. If you just install this one little ninja trick into your automation sequence, you're going to close more deals. And so then if they haven't replied to you within a minute and a half, what's going to happen is if they do reply, it pulls them off of this automation and gives you more manual follow-up, but automated reminders so that your sales team is not dropping leads and dropping the ball. But we don't want them getting redundant automations that make you look silly as a company. We want you to look really, really professional. So I'm going to show you that in a second. But if they haven't replied to you within a minute and a half, it's going to do what's called a whisper call. So this is a really cool, I use this in my own company. I love it. It's going to call your phone and it's going to say, new lead for, Winning Made Easier, new lead for Pro Pressure Washing. Press any key to connect with John Smith. And it'll repeat that 2 times. And then if you're available to get on the phone with this lead, you just push a button and it calls the lead so that you're able to get with them super, super fast, okay? Then after that initial call, it waits 2 minutes because we want to see if they call you back. If they haven't called you back, it's going to move them to step 2B, which is automations follow-up, which I'm going to show you here in a second. So let's go to the next step. This is the automations follow-up, and this is going to actually wait 6 hours and then give you a second call attempt. So this is really helpful because I like to call people. In our company, we actually do a double dial in the morning and a double dial in the afternoon. So I like to call new leads twice a day, many times for 14 days until we get a hold of them, and then we put them in like a nurture sequence. That might sound really aggressive to you, but with all of the spam calls out there these days and different things, people just aren't paying as much attention to phone calls and to their phones and, to phone calls basically and voicemails and stuff. So we want you to be aggressive. so that you can just get people on the phone. They reached out to you, they raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in your service, so this should be a no-brainer, right? And so this gives your salesperson a task to follow up with them. Same thing here, then it waits another 6 hours, sends them an email, waits another 12 hours, a 24-hour SMS follow-up, and then another day and sends an email, then a task to call, waits another couple days, does a fourth call attempt, a manual attempt, then we send them another email, and so on. So this whole sequence actually goes for 17 days in total to just be nurturing them and reaching out to them. And this is if you've never gotten a hold of them yet. As soon as they respond to you, as soon as you get them on the phone, we're going to move them over into a different automation. So let me show you that one as well. I'm going to pause the video. Now, if the new lead responds to you in any way, whether in the very first automation or the second automation, it's going to pull them off of those automations and bring them to what we call our manual follow-up. So all this does, it reminds your salesperson to continue that conversation, because once the conversation's going, excuse me, we don't just want redundant communication and things that feel and sound like you haven't spoken to this person, right? That would be kind of weird. Like if you're at the coffee shop and you're like, you've been talking to this person for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden you stop talking to them for like 30 seconds, and then you turn around and you're like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. What's your name? Like you would look like a crazy person. So we don't want you looking like a crazy person. So that's why we do some manual follow-up once they have responded to you, once you got the conversation going. Then at that point, you can, we've got an awesome automation for scheduling an estimate. Really great one, a 28-day automation for once you've sent an estimate for the home service. So it's going to be following up with them for 28 days. Not like every day, nothing crazy, but just nurturing them into why you're the best buying decision for them. Once they've accepted the estimate, you mark them as accepted, and it brings them over to this automation. It continues to nurture them on why they've made a good choice working with your company. If they decline or there's no response, we put them into a lead nurture automation. We've got a newsletter that we can set up for you that's really great for home service, honestly. Super, super cool. In fact, I was talking with one of our users last week, and he was telling me that people are calling him just from the monthly newsletter, because it's something of value that you're giving to them, and then they call and they want to book service. So you're building that relationship over the long term. So really great stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'm going to put a link below where you can schedule a call with me, and we can talk about what it looks like to install this process into your company so that you can win way, way more leads. So if you're overwhelmed, if you're super busy, you're doing amazing work, right? And you're hiring people and you're delivering on your product or your service, but leads are falling through the cracks because you just don't have the time to follow up, or your sales team is spread too thin, or maybe it's disorganized. This is going to help you to organize it, make it really, really simple and very, very easy to manage. There's so many benefits to using Go High Level. So another couple things I love about it as well, you can cancel your phone system, you can port your number over to Go High Level, you can send automated texts and emails. We've got amazing copy and paste templates for you, just a plethora of tools to make it so much easier for you to win in your home service business. And the best part is we include all of this for just $12 per year in my program. So if you want to learn more about my program, book a call with me and I'll share with you exactly how we can set this up in your business. I look forward to speaking with you. Be sure to check out the link below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm constantly uploading new videos to help you and give you insights about what helped me take my cleaning business from $8,500 a month to $65,000 a month before selling it for multiple six figures. in 2023. So if that's something you're interested in, hit me up, and I will see you soon.